Welcome to World of San Andreas, Episode 6, the finale, where I explore all of San Andreas in a quick 15-minute video, really going over what we've learned, just in case you guys forgot. And maybe we'll do another series of where the world of something, if this picks off. I really like doing this videos. It was really fun exploring all sorts of different shit in this island and really trying to get down into the grit of what is San Andreas. Why is this here? Where is this here in the world relative to everything else? We believe that this is in the Pacific. We believe this is in between California and Hawaii, somewhere there, somewhere in the northern Pacific, but not too far north, not too far, I think it's outside the tropics, there is no fucking palm trees on this goddamn fucking island. Some of the environment, it could be even far as into Oregon, a little bit, but it would be more towards Japan, more northern directly north of Hawaii, due to the climate of this island. It's really weird, but let's go on this little tour. And this plane, go away! Nobody likes you, Lister. He's my contact over here. He's my guy. Yeah, we take off from this little airstrip in Blaine County. We're gonna do a nice little circle around the crater here of this, I believe to be a huge super volcano. Because it's a lake. There is no glacier deposits here, so there's no sense of glacier activity. So this is not formed by a glacier, which is what a lake is usually formed by. Like the Great Lakes are usually formed were formed by glaciers or glaciers if you're English accent. But yeah, it's very very telling that this is probably a big huge volcano in this area. We also looked at maybe the lava chambers that have collapsed, especially over here. We see signs of this style on the other side of the island, but a little bit different formation. So possibly some underground activity that isn't natural. We're flying over Blaine County, the desert of the island. Since there's mountains all around, it's really hard to get water up in here, so it's very dry. And we look off to the left here, very old Mount Chiliad, towering high up in the air, and over the nice sunset, nice moon on today. Maybe we can see some alien activity. I heard aliens only appear at night. That could only be ghosts. If that makes sense. It's called solar radiation. The solar radiation causes interference with the ghosts. So that's why you never see ghosts in the daytime, because interference from solar radiation. It's a fact. Look it up on the wikis, ghostwiki.com. I've done a lot of writing up of their articles, so I know what I'm talking about. We're flying over the main freeway that kind of circles the island. And we come up on the right here where we find a little bit more erosion. Kind of new area, a lot more erosion happens here. This is where I found rocks on the top of a mountain, which is really weird. Okay, got paid. This is getting paid. And we find one little river system, but a little bit drier, which is really weird for an eastern flank, especially in the Pacific, northern Pacific, where Hawaii, the wet sides are the east and northern side. It's not a South Pacific island, because in the South Pacific it wouldn't have this American influence that it has now. It would be probably more Asian influence than anything else. It's not an English colony because, again, there's American accents. So here we go. On the left here, we're seeing like a drop here. Possible ancient landslides, or is that a trail? No, that's a trail. But there is signs of evidence of landslide activity over on this flank of the island. Very telling of super tsunamis, which are different from earthquake tsunamis, as super tsunamis. Here we go. Here's this weird geology that shouldn't happen on this island. It should happen somewhere in in North America, or where tectonic plates converge. It's like plates pushing against each other and trying to lift this mountain up. This is more of a, not a volcano type of mountain, but a like a rocky mountain where two plates are colliding and causing crust to form up. So we're on the northern flank. Let's see if we could find that possible landslide. It is kind of getting a little bit dark tonight. The environment on this side of the island is completely different. It's more of a Mediterranean, very mild climate. But over here, you got evergreens, a little bit colder. It could be that it is farther north than I could be, and causing the coldness to happen. But we don't know. San Andreas does not appear on any world maps that we have. So getting here is usually only pilots and captains know where this is, and they refuse to tell people where it is. So it's just gorgeous island that people live here. All 5 million people here. So it's really weird. On the other side of this mountain is a desert, and the other side of that desert is a bustling city. That just, it's weird. This shouldn't be here. This should be palm trees. This should be not evergreens. This should be just regular trees. There should be a jungle on here. There's no jungle on here. This is like the only island that doesn't have a jungle. That's weird. Or a really dense forest. These trees are really spaced out. Possible maybe a fire here. These trees don't seem to be more than a couple hundred years, maybe at most 100 years. They're very small trees. They're very tall. These trees don't occur naturally, so it's very, very weird. And here we have more evidence of a possible landslide, as we have these islands out here. I believe that these islands were formed by possible landslides. Landslides occur, they would calve off the mountain just due to erosion and just the sheer weight, and just fall off into the ocean, and then create these little islands, and then cause super tsunamis, which are again bigger than earthquake tsunamis. Earthquake tsunamis is the plates moving like a just a real quick snap, while these tsunamis are created when a large mass rolls into the water, because all that mass is generating a huge wave, a lot higher wave. As we move on through the north here, let's go cut through this to this one of the two main rivers on the island. This one really is weird, as it has a very weird phenomenon I've never seen in all my years, where the river kind of splits and goes back together. Rivers don't do that. They find the easiest way, and if the one way is the easiest, they would do that. So up ahead we have a step ladder on our left and the waterfall on our right. They are produced in the same cubic volume, the cubic meter flow. So it could be that, it could be aliens. Something like that doesn't occur naturally. That the exact same cubic meter volume, it just doesn't occur. It's very, very weird. It leads to the fact that I think aliens use this river as a form of transportation by boats to smuggle up their space coke. Coke is really big in San Andreas. Drugs are really big in San Andreas. Really big, a lot of drugs. This is actually just called the drug smuggling play made in San Andreas. So you can navigate this, but if there was a waterfall there, you wouldn't be able to navigate. So there's two fully navigable rivers that you can bring up to this lake. We'll go down the other one, which is one of the bigger ones, which has other rivers going into it, it's tributaries and all that stuff. Gorgeous night. Before the recording, it was really foggy, and I was really worried that I might not be able to get some good footage. Again, possible lava chamber collapse right here, very, very telling. And here we are at the main river. It's smaller now, but as we go down, we'll see that there's more rivers. You see there's a stream that feeds that. Again, this is navigable. the little stream here, and then off to our left we should see a bigger stream, unless we already passed it. But just gorgeous area to pass through. With the not as gorgeous as the previous river, but still, this island has 5 million people. You can't even tell it once you're in the northern area. And here we go on the airfield, definitely known for aliens. Here we are at the marsh, the delta area, just like any other river. You know, Mississippi, Nile, the Ganges. Yeah. The Yellow River, all those great rivers, all have very similar. So this is very natural. This is there's nothing fishy about that. And if it was daytime, we would see lots of nice soot coming down through here, and probably be good fishing right out here. As we make our way down the west coast to wrap up this video, we looked at serration on the West Mountains here, the West Bridge, to try to date this at 200,000 years. Solar samples did come back, definitely 200,000 years. We didn't use radiocarbon dating. That's a popular one in anthropology, but we didn't find it carbon because it's 200,000 years. Carbon seems to deteriorate after 2,000 years. Or 100,000 years. 150 is really pushing it. But we did uranium track. We also did fission track and crystal track. So we did get a good 200,000 years on this side. This is more of the older side. But yeah, we definitely got good data coming on these gorgeous beaches. Los Santos is known for its beaches, but also known for its pollution. So we're coming up here. My last video we looked at the pollution of the boat, but this right off to our left here, I don't know if you can see that, but that yellow whiteness, that's not natural. That is pollution. That is a lot of pollution. That is not sand. Sand just falls down. Sand is heavy. Sand particles are heavy and they're fat. That's pollution. That's like just runoff pollution. Disgusting. We're having a huge problem on this island about water tables and all that stuff. I looked at water tables, pollution, and all that stuff in previous videos, and it's not good. We're looking at a disaster in the next 20 years. Not just that the fact that this is an island, that the main city is only 20 feet above water. Forget the melting of the ice caps. We're looking at a water table pollution, just like it is in China. A couple weeks ago, they recently came out that a lot of pollution is 56% of the water table is polluted. 56%. 1.1 billion people live in China. That's a lot of people that are not going to have clean water. So I believe that wraps up my video. Make sure to like, favorite, subscribe my videos. Trying to get this thing started. Hold on. There we go. We're clear for landing on Vector 3. Oh god, look at that nice landing. There we go. I hope you had a good time. And I had a good time too. Let's see if I can do some remote here. There we go. Yes, nope. We'll just get out of the car. There we go. There. Eat snack. No, fuck you. Drink. No, you're doing. Salute. There we go. Thanks for watching. You guys have a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe.